Holy smokes! We're back! We're on the live set. It's the Big Sports Lowdown, and you are chilling. Chilling, yes, chilling with Big Low, Seattle's biggest sports fan. And my beautiful sidekick, co-host, anchor, I don't know what the heck I'd call you. I'd call you my...
Ed McMahon.
My Ed McMahon.
But
that works.
Beautiful.
Mark Miller.
Beautiful, really.
Come on now. We're all beautiful.
True that. True that.
I mean, you know.
In somebody's eyes,
it's the girls
we are.
that just don't know yet.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mark, what's happening, buddy?
Same old, same old. How you doing, my friend?
You know me, man. I'm just, oh, man. Just excited to be back on the set, doing the Big Sports Lowdown from the studio.
It's nice.
You know, oh, boy. My man, Alan McElroy, this guy, he's a genius. And for him to put all this together, give me the opportunity, us the opportunity, to host our own show and have fun with it, do what we do best. ASI Global Media, I'm telling you, we're going to blow them up. They're going to blow us up. And the sky is the limit.
Set is beautiful.
Oh, man, oh,
Set
man.
is beautiful.
So, how's the baby?
She's doing well, you know, starting to get ready to talk. Starting
Yeah.
to do the goo-goo gaga thing, so.
You had a long night, kind of under the weather a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't feeling too hot, so, say la vie, you know.
Emergency room?
Hey everybody, this is
Yeah.
Kemp Hebro. Hey, this is
Yeah,
Garrett
guys,
Payton.
Hello, this is Detlef Shawn.
This is Todd McKagan.
Marcus True Pilot of Seattle. Holy smokes. So, you know, long night in the hospital. You go home, what, sleep an hour, coming on, do the show?
Pretty much,
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's dedication, folks. That's dedication. That's what it's about.
Can't leave the boy hanging, man. Can't leave the boy hanging.
So, your Cougs. Our
Oh,
Cougs.
boy.
Okay, they're part mine. I'm more of a dog than a Coug, but I do love my Cougs. I've said it before. They suspend Marcus Wilson. Is it Marquise? Is it
Marquise.
You know, I've heard his name pronounced 14 different ways.
Oh,
You know?
You know how it is.
So he gets suspended. Is that a Leach thing?
That's a Leach thing all the way. You know, Wilson is a Paul Wolf guy.
Right.
So, I mean, you got to break a few eggs and make an omelet. That's the way I look at it, you know. I mean,
agree.
that team had no discipline for the last 4 years, so they had to do something. You know, you have to figure something out to change that culture. That culture is basically built on being horrible for the last 4 years or longer since pretty much Doba's first year. They've been pretty bad. So, I mean, it happens. I mean, you got to wait till he gets his guys in.
So are you liking Leach? I mean, is this guy the man of the future? Is he the coach of the future of this Cougar team?
You know, now I think he is. He's tied there now. This is actually, to me, one of the better things that happened is this losing season is the fact that he couldn't, like, go to a bowl game and say, look, I turned them around. I'm going to leave Wazoo now to somewhere better. He's now stuck there. Him and their legacies are pretty much tied together for at least a couple more years.
Wow.
I mean, so.
You know, I hope he does good things because it's a program that, like the Huskies, I mean, they're thriving to get to that upper echelon.
Exactly.
And the Dogs, they're on the verge, you know. The sad part to me is they're going to lose Safarian Jenkins in no time. That kid's a stud. I mean, this guy, he's going to be breaking records next year. He's one of those class act kids that'll give you everything he's got.
Exactly.
And, man.
You know, with Sark, though, you got to look at it that they can recruit. I mean, that he will replace Safarian Jenkins.
But can you replace? That's like, he goes back to Jeremy Stevens' days as far as not having a real good tight end. It's tough to get a fine tight end nowadays. I mean, heck, look in the pro level. You know, there's just
a lot of basketball players that have as tight ends now at the pro level. I mean, it seems that way. It just seems that way.
Oh, that's a good thing, man. So, you know, speaking of Wazoo, got a little info here. This is for you guys out there, especially those of you on the east side, but those of you Cougs that are making the trek over this weekend. High school sensation and former Coug Derek Sparks will be on the east side tomorrow at the Wazoo Bookie from 2 to 5, and Saturday night at the Wazoo Fieldhouse prior to the UCLA game from 4 to 7, signing the second release of his popular book, Lessons of the Game. So if you're one of those east siders, you're in Eastern Washington, Shawn McKillop, you know who you are. There's plenty of my friends out there in Eastern Washington that, you know, they go over for those Coug games. And so I'm just, it's one of those things that, you know, the East Siders, they're kind of spoiled this weekend because Derek is a class act
Derek's money.
Incredible guy. You know, I mean, we had him in here a couple weeks ago. Great guy. He does want to come back next week and, you know, just kind of talk a little bit.
Hey,
so we're going to bring him in studio. We got a bunch of surprises coming up on the Big Sports Lowdown. Me and Mark, we're going to pull rabbits out of our hat for the next few weeks and just show you what we got inside and for what you got in store.
Hey, it's showbiz, baby. Going big time. That's what we got to do, man. Go big time. Or go home. You know what I mean?
Kenny Burns, what's up? I know you're watching because I just got the text. What's happening, kid? Man, Seahawks. We got a lot to talk about in a little bit, but we can't do it yet because Seahawks talk is coming later. But they beat Minnesota.
Great win. Great win.
We pondered it all last week. He tried to ponder some thoughts this weekend, but he couldn't ponder any receiving yards, man. What, 46 yards?
I think it was 61 passing yards.
Total?
I think it was 61
Really?
total passing yards.
I thought we held him to 40-something.
I think it was I think it was in the 60s. I think it was in the 60s.
We're going to have to do our research.
We'll have to do our research.
Today wasn't a research day. Today
No.
was a kind of put it all together day.
Yeah, we're
because
just bringing the studio
we're
back.
on the set.
Yeah.
We're on the set, brother. Woo!
We back.
Love it. So, God, what a game, though. I mean, Russell Wilson,
God,
he did it again. Everybody is sitting there, you know, saying, Russell Wilson can't do this. Russell Wilson can't do that. He can't see over the line. How's he going to throw him a ball? Russell Wilson, I love you, man.
Biggest Matt Flynn guy, but you know what?
Not
Russell Wilson,
anymore.
I'm going to get your jersey, man. I love you. You're the man. Props.
Man,
You are
Russell,
a quarterback for the next 10 years.
you missed out. You missed out. Russell Wilson was in Federal Way the other day at
Oh,
Walt's
man.
Radiator and Muffler.
I
Yes,
saw
Walt's,
that.
I gave you a plug, so come on. Get a little sponsorship coming to the show. Let's get some advertising. Russell Wilson, Walt's Radiator and Muffler. There was a huge line. I mean, this thing just kept growing. Well, dude came out and told everybody, like 20 people in front of me, that they're probably going to cut the line off there, and we're all standing there going, wait a minute, hold on, dude. And everybody's waiting. Everybody's waiting. Then all of a sudden, a guy comes out and he says, hey, Russell says that, you know, as soon as he's done signing in there, he's going to come down the line and sign for everybody.
That's
Class
act.
Totally.
Exactly.
Russell Wilson, he's got a lot on his plate. And for him to take that much time, plus the day after, Tuesday, every Tuesday, I guess, he goes to Children's Hospital
Really?
and takes a few hours out of his day and does the Children's Hospital thing. That is a man that God is going to bless.
Oh, yeah.
And in him being blessed,
Bless
we're
us
going to be blessed.
with a
because
Lombardi, one of those
we're gonna
big
have-
silver trophies.
We're not just going to have one.
We got to have a lot of them.
We're going to have like 2, 3, 4. They're going to be talking in 5, 6 years. I promise you. They're going to be talking about the Seattle Seahawks in 4, 5 years to come as a dynasty. And I am so ready for it. About to pull up 4 minutes. I just got a text from the guest that's coming in today. And I like that because this guest is somebody you're all going to love. Because, well, let's just say he likes the rain, man.
I think y'all have heard of them. You might have heard,
Woo!
maybe, possibly.
Are you stoked?
I'm pumped.
I mean,
I am pumped.
this is like, as far as I'm concerned, this is our biggest guest yet.
Oh yeah, easily.
Well, as long as we've been together. As far as me doing all the interviews and stuff I've done, I've talked to Largent, but not been in studio. I've talked to Dave Craig. He was in studio. Roy Lewis, Walter Thurman. You know, these are some great names.
Oh, yeah.
But I think as far as guests go,
Top of the list.
this guy is one of the top that you can get.
Oh yeah,
NBA legend.
he stayed here. He's still in Seattle
man.
after all these years. That's cool.
I'm
you know,
stoked. Shawn
awesome.
Kemp's coming in a few, folks. As soon as he pulls in, Miss Melissa Bernasconi from Seattle Miss, she's going to escort him on up, bring him into the studio. We'll switch out Mark, and we'll bring on another special guest with Shawn. I got the Sonics guy in studio. Can you believe that? I got the Sonics guy. Everybody's like, Lo, you're the Sonics guy. No. This guy, I'm handing the reins to him. I'm the Sonics fan. He's the Sonics guy. So, we'll bring on Brannon. We'll bring on Shawn Kemp.
Maybe we'll get a caller that could be a surprise.
We
Possibly.
could get. Oh, yeah, and there's Kenny saying Shawn Kemp, great guy. So, you know, people are out there. They're doing the thing. They're listening. They're watching. They're viewing. Man.
Our Nielsen ratings are going up.
They are. They are.
That's awesome.
So the Mariners. Josh Hamilton. Rumor has it. $25 million? Are
For a
you serious?
For a 30-some-year-old, no way, man. Not a chance. Unless it's like a 4-year deal, there's no.
Oh,
he
come on.
wants like a 10-year deal, and there's no way that's
I don't
gonna
even
happen.
think we wouldn't even offer him 2. Our management is just not that way. And
CBS
if they do,
is saying there's a chance.
is it going to be one of those scenarios? Richie Sexton, Adrian Beltre, Shawn
That's
Figgins.
what I'm scared of.
Is it going to be one of those
Shawn
scenarios
scared
where
of.
the guy comes here and he just tanks it? Why is that? Why do we get that luck?
You know that
Guys come here,
curse, man. There's sometimes you think there's a curse in Seattle, and sometimes you go,
but it's not
oh,
the Madden curse. What kind of curse is it?
maybe it's the curse of. I don't know.
The curse of
I can't think of
yet
anybody.
to come. That's what it is.
I can't think of anybody to lay the
There's
curse
nobody
on.
to lay it on.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, you can't lay it on Gary Law.
Let's say it's the curse of. Let's say it's the curse of Don James, because it all started going down after he
I
left.
suppose so. Yeah,
We'll
that could
just,
be
let's
it.
just call it that. You know.
No,
'cause-
but that's the
No, that's
Dogfather,
true,
man. The
that's true.
Dogfather. That's. Come on, Mr. Coog. You can't lay that on the Dogfather.
it's like the Babe Ruth going, from Boston. After he left, it kind of went
Yep.
downhill. He's like,
Oh yeah.
It's a sad thing, but if we get Hamilton, maybe he'll do something. Maybe he'll do something good. You just got to think positively.
I think it could be bringing a really good chance for us.
Oh yeah.
He's one of those guys that all the struggles he's gone through, all the adversity that he's overcome. He's a guy that can mold those younger kids and say, "Hey guys,
Look
this is what
don't
we need to do.
Don't do what I did.
Yep, exactly. Don't do what I did in the past. Start from here and just let's go." And who knows? I mean, it could get those guys swinging the bats, correcting everything.
He's an American leaguer. That's the biggest thing. I hate NL hitters that come to the AL just because it's been a disaster.
And
We
it's
saw
an
Kevin
excuse.
Mitchell. We
Yeah.
saw a lot of that kind of stuff.
It's an excuse.
This guy's
Oh,
used
boy.
to AL West pitching, so hey, maybe it'll work out for us. At the very worst, we have a middle of the order threat that will protect guys like Ackley. You know what I mean? Or Montero.
I hear that.
That's what we need, really.
Speaking of Montero, let's shift gears. Last week, after the show, had to wait a day, but last Friday, Sounders match, the Xbox pitch, CenturyLink. Nick Raimondo. Good Lord, that guy's a wall. I don't know. I've seen a lot of goalies throughout my soccer life. I started playing soccer when I was 6 years old. And I've seen a lot of goalies. And watching professional soccer from 74 onward, seeing goalies that are just incredible talent. But I don't know that I've seen anybody play like Nick Raimondo played last week. That dude was
He did look
everywhere.
good.
Every shot Montero put, every shot. Marl Rosales, Tiffert, he had a goal. I mean, this was a goal. It should have been a goal.
Mm-hmm.
But Raimondo was everywhere. He was everywhere. And man, oh man, tied 0-0 at the end of the
Score
game.
once tonight, you win. That's all.
Tonight?
That's all you need.
Tonight? No, not necessarily. Because
Well,
you score once.
yeah, that's true.
You got to hold the other guy
Hold the
to
other.
0.
You know what? I'm expecting him to throw another
I hope not.
bagel.
Because if it goes down to shootout, I'm a little worried. Because that dude, he can block shots. He can block shots like nobody I've ever seen. So, here's the scenario. Sounders score in regulation, 2 goals. Real Salt Lake scores 1. Sounders advance. Sounders have got to get the monkey off their back. This has been a struggle for them since they've been into the MLS. It's been a struggle to get past the first round of the playoffs. But tonight, this is their opportunity to just say, hey, we're going to that next level.
That's the only thing they're lacking is an MLS Cup, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you're lacking. This
Lamar Hunt Trophy 3 years in a row.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
they're a model expansion
Except-
franchise for all sports, literally.
Exactly. I mean, nobody believed that Seattle could be a soccer town. And look what we did. I mean, good Lord. The games are sold out every time. There's 35 to 40,000 in the stands. And when they open up that upper bowl, it packs
Fills
out.
up, yep.
67,000 people.
Hey, maybe hockey will work out here, too.
Oh, man, I know hockey will go
Oh,
big
it's
here.
gonna- it's gonna
There,
fill
there's
up,
so
too.
many fans here, T-Birds wise, Everett Silvertips wise. Combining those groups, hockey's a go.
Oh, yeah.
Hockey's a definite go. Chris Hansen, God bless you, man. You're buying up all that land down there. The King County has done their thing. The King County Council's done their thing. City Council's done their thing. Now we just got to keep this ball rolling. Got TasSoul coming in today to bust out the finished version of his song. It's kind of a Sonics kind of day. It's kind of a NHL. You know,
it's an everything day. We do it all. We do it all up in here.
But NHL, are you angry? Are you bitter?
They actually have 2 proposals that they've sent today to the ownership, so we're hoping that they can get something going. But with the canceling of the Winter Classic, that kind of that hurts the league in the United States. I mean, Canada, people don't care. They'll watch hockey if it's played on a pond somewhere. Here, the Winter Classic is like the Super Bowl, basically, of hockey. More people watch that than do the finals. Yep. So it was depressing to see that canceled.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a lot of momentum last year, and the last couple years, actually. The league has actually picked up a lot of viewers, and this is just like '94 after the last Canucks run to the finals. They had a lockout.
Yeah.
So.
It's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. So I guess right now, Zan, can we run a video, Zan? And this video is brought to you by Bleachers Pub up in Greenwood. Bleachers Pub. You want the coldest beer in town? You want the best mixed drinks in town? You want the most fun atmosphere for a sports event? As far as away games, when you want to go to watch a Seahawks game, Bleachers Pub is the place to be. You'll be seeing a commercial run for them here in a couple weeks. It's going to be pretty darn cool. So this video is sponsored by Bleachers Pub. Zan, let's roll it and show up our next guest.
Got it to Kemp, 4 seconds, 3 spins, and a what a move! What a home run! Young Shawn Kemp. That's a major league move right there.
5 minutes left in the third. And Kemp, and he shouts out with joy. Up to Gary Payton. Lead pass to Kemp. He'll play it down. What a lob! Wow! Gary Payton with a lob ahead to Kemp. He went airborne, defying gravity. What a play! The Reignman has struck.
They rotate it over to Campbell for the baseline flip. Won't go. Kemp all over that rebound like a bad suit. Out of backcourt. He cuts out of the block. On fire. Oh! Raging! Right-handed tomahawk jam from the Reignman. Oh, my goodness. He punched that ticket and went on his way. Ooh, he took all 5 purple shirts on that play. Detlef double team, right-hand side of the lane. Yo-yo's the pass, swings it out the hill for a 3, miss it. Kemp with the rebound beneath the lid. Up he comes, the reverse jam in traffic. Through the foul. Send the man to the line.
Rebound, Cage, deflected away, loose to the floor. McMillan scrapes it up, goes back, up he comes. Gatling swats it away. Kemp powers in with a jam. Gatling got a piece of it. Gatling comes up and says, wow.
Man, I'm telling you, he crushed that one. Johnson to the end line, fires over 3, no go. Kemp keeps the ball alive, poked away by X. Out ahead to Kemp. Kemp will run across midcourt, dribbles by Johnson to the gun. Oh, thundering overhead slam. What a play!
Rubs off. Mark Jackson on a Kemp screen. Gets back to Kemp. Look at that jam. Oh, went sliding by Walker. And with a reverse double pump. Jam. Shawn Kemp brings the fans to their feet a bit here now. Holy smoke. Shawn Kemp brought some smoke.
Gives to Johnson, over to Kemp. Oh! Oh, what a thundering reverse. Baby cradle right-handed jam. He's standing there pumping his fist. Oh, he wants more. Holy smokes.
Kemp's got it right up into the alley. Power slam! Tomahawk jam! Yeah, baby! Into Lister's face. Woo! The Reignman!
Welcome back to the Big Sports Lowdown. I told y'all, just give me a little time, and I'm going to get the man, the myth, the dunk star of the world, our beloved Reignman, Shawn Kemp. Shawn, how are you, man?
No, I'm doing great, man. every day above is a great day.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Every day my dad looks at the obituaries, and it's just like, you know, if he doesn't see his name in there, he says it's a great day.
It is a great day.
So now I'm doing it every day.
Yeah.
Today, I'm checking the obituaries, man. This is unbelievable. You ever watch that show Axemen?
Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy Smith, James Smith,
Yeah.
the dad of Jimmy and James,
Yeah.
he passed away.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm like,
Wow.
no
Wow.
way.
Really?
So we're not going to hear him griping at his kid anymore on that show,
No.
but we are going to be hearing that Shelby Stanza guy go, let's go get some loaves. We got to get them loaves. Oh, man. Shawn, this is an honor, man.
No, I appreciate you guys having me.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This, we've been putting this show together since the first of the year.
Right.
And we went live in about May. We started doing it as a radio show. And now we got the big studio set. You can, kind of see yourself on the set. And it's amazing. I mean, just the accomplishments putting that together. And, you, throughout your many years, have had some incredible accomplishments. You took us to the finals. We were so spoiled with you and Gary. That was one of the, Seattleites that missed the Sonics, they understand that we were spoiled with you guys.
Well, I think so, but I think, just in general, that the Sonics have always had some pretty good athletes.
Yes, very true.
A
Very,
part of
very
the
true.
organization. So it's kind of like a fraternity of brothers, man. you feel good. When
I
you
would
look
have
back,
to agree.
I'm telling you guys, when you look back in the history and you say, it's like you think you've accomplished something. Well, I look back in the history and I say, look at Lenny Wilkins.
Oh, boy.
He played and he coached.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nate McMillan.
Yeah, but Lenny did it while he was playing.
That's very true.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Last
Yeah, one of the last one in any sport. So to me, that's probably the top of the list and the top of achievements. But, when I look at the list and I see Slick Watts and I see all these guys that play for the Sonics, it's like a fraternity of brotherhood. So it makes you feel good that you're part of that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. The post-career, now you're here in Seattle.
Yeah.
And people that I tell you're here, they're like, no, he's not. No way, Shawn, why would he live here?
Right.
Then I explain to them, Oskars Kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
How'd Oskars start? I mean,
I actually started checking into the restaurant business years ago, but as you know, most restaurants, when people do them up under their names, it doesn't excel. So,
Right.
One of the things that I said to myself, I said, whatever you do, just don't put your name onto it. And maybe you'll have a chance of doing good business. But, it's really been a good project. I have fun doing the restaurant business. It, not only does it keep you in tune with what's going on with the city, but really just community-wise, it gives you a chance to embrace and talk and work with so many different people, from the mayor's office to elementary schools to so many different things, that it just makes you feel good that way. But most of all, I just think I've worked with a lot of good people. So a lot of good ladies I work with down there at Oskars, a lot of good guys. So it's kind of a family. I always tell people, if you get success, it's because you got a good team around you. So,
Right.
the restaurant business has been good to me, but it's because I got a good team around me.
Oh, man, that's for sure. I've been there a couple times when you were there and a couple times when you weren't there. And it's always class. It's always great food. I'm not a drinker, but the iced tea is the coldest iced tea in town. And, everybody's so friendly there.
Yeah.
It's not just when you're there that they're friendly, but when you're not there. And so you've got great people in place there. The food, if you haven't been to Oskars Kitchen on Lower Queen Anne, you better get your behind down there and check it out, because I'm telling you, this man, the Reignman, Shawn Kemp, puts out fine dining food.
It's important. You can be known for selling drinks and alcohol, and that stuff is good, but you want to be remembered for something.
Oh, boy.
So like me, when I'm sitting around the house, man, I like to eat. I like to nibble.
Amen.
I didn't get to be chunky cake by not eating, man. So you got to eat. You know what I mean? You got to eat a little bit. So, it's good to experiment. I like the French dip sandwiches, but I'm always changing stuff on the menu, adding desserts and different things like that.
That's south of the border burger.
We have fun.
You got a great happy hour, reasonably priced.
Yeah. We do. One of the things that I found out is, like, you want to do good business, but you don't want to overcharge people, because you actually want them to come back.
Yeah. No.
So
Exactly.
And in case y'all out there are wondering who this other guy next to Shawn is, this is the man. This is Sonic's guy.
Yeah.
You've seen him everywhere around town. You've seen him everywhere out in T-Town.
Legend.
Toting that flag around, pumping it up, saying, please, please, please bring back our Sonics. And that's the fans that I love. I love the fans that give and want, because we want the NBA back so bad. Yeah. And that's another reason that, Shawn's in this city. He's one of those guys that's taking the steps and saying, hey, Mayor McGinn, we do want the Sonics back.
Yep.
Governor Gregoire, we do want the Sonics back. And a lot of people just don't know what's going on because they aren't really paying attention, but then there's a lot that actually are.
Yeah, but you know, although it's important that, like, I may not receive anything from the Sonics coming back, but I will tell you guys just back when I did play for the Sonics, there was so many young guys who looked up to me who are playing right now. Jamal Crawford.
Oh yeah.
A lot of these guys,
Isaiah
Brandon
Thomas,
Roy, Isaiah
very
Thomas.
much
A
respect
lot of
you.
these guys, you know, that watched me for years, and these
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are now in the NBA. So I kind of want those guys to be the same way when they get a little older, to mix in, mingle with the community, and then come back and encourage the kids to play some ball and do something positive with themselves.
forward.
Right? That's what it's about.
Yeah, amen for that. You know, I mean, I think of those guys. Nate Robinson, I mean, just
Yeah,
in talking
absolutely.
to him, he respects your game so much. He's just like, man, I remember when I was a little guy, Shawn
Yeah.
Kemp's dunks, and you know, and then he sees what you're doing now.
Right.
He's like, he's active in the community. They do nothing but have big respect for you.
Right.
So, as a mentor and a teacher, I'm liking what you're doing with that.
No, I appreciate it. It took someone to kind of pull me to the side years ago. I played with a guy by the name of Eddie Johnson.
Oh boy,
So you know,
EJ.
yeah.
Man, I love that
So
guy.
I mean, he wasn't just a great shooter, but I mean, he was a pretty good professional as far as knowing that what he wanted to do with himself after basketball,
Exactly.
professional-wise and stuff like that. And you know, to an athlete, it may seem like it's a little thing because these guys make a lot of salary, but the truth of it is when you start to do your professional, your business, you really want to start years before that, for you can you have some
Soft
direction.
landing. Soft landing.
Yeah.
Soft landing, I like
Soft
that.
landing
Good point.
definitely helps.
So let's talk about what you're doing with the kids, because you're doing a lot of mentoring with the kids now.
Yeah.
You're doing the Shawn Kemp basketball camps.
Absolutely, yeah.
This year, was that the first one you've done here?
No, I mean, I started doing camps here 20-some odd years ago. So me and my wife, we have both, we've done camps throughout the years here.
Right. It's Marvina.
Yeah, which is Marvina. Marvina's my wife. So we still do camps all year long, and we also we hold basketball tournaments and stuff like that. So it's really just spreading the word and showing these guys that they can do what they can do with themselves, not when they just play basketball, but after, but also encouraging kids just to be positive.
Right.
You know, just to be positive and to do something with themselves.
Well, I got the honor of judging a dunk competition about 4 years
Yeah,
ago
it
with
was
you.
4 years.
That
Yeah.
was so awesome. I
Yeah,
mean,
that was
seeing
it.
some of those young kids get up off the ground and boom! It's,
Oh yeah.
Dang! I mean, you and I
Yeah.
were mesmerized
Come
by
on,
some of
man.
those kids. That
It's
was
fun.
it was
Yeah.
so awesome.
That
So,
is. It's fun to see that.
Oh, man.
Good to see the tradition still getting carried on.
amen. So, are you still doing the thing at Green Lake
Oh
every
yeah.
year?
So we're there. We're still there. We were there
Wow.
this past summer. Was matter of fact the 16th year in a row we've been out there at Green Lake.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll have to come out this year with the cameras, and
Please
you know,
do, man. You're
definitely
more
get
than
you some coverage out there for that, and we'll pump it up on the show weekly, and you know,
Yeah.
make sure everybody knows a couple months in advance. So,
Right. No, I
oh
appreciate it.
man, so amazing.
I will say this, man. Me and the fella here, we've bumped into each other quite a few times in the last few months, and I just respect his energy.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
have to. I mean,
Yeah, you do.
I've seen him so many times
Absolutely.
doing
Thank you.
Yeah.
like Sports
Thank
Star
you.
of the
Thank you
Year
very much.
awards.
Yeah.
It's like for the last couple of years I've seen him outside, and I'm like, Kris,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
next year if you don't have a ticket, we're gonna get you a ticket to get you in.
Absolutely.
Because you know, it's guys like him. Like me, I used to be down at the airport every time you
Right.
guys left and every
Right.
time you guys came back.
know, I know,
There was
yeah.
times where it was like you were late for the plane. It's
Yeah.
like, Shawn, you need to ride to the airport.
Yeah.
You know, I'm there for you guys.
Absolutely.
And you know, he's a guy that people see and they're like, well, who is that guy?
Right.
You know, and people call us stalkers. It's like, we ain't stalkers, we're fans. We're
Exactly.
the loyal fans that,
Absolutely,
that
man.
love the wins, the losses, it doesn't matter. We love the team. So it's oh man, it's so fun to see him out and about and doing his thing.
It is,
But
it's-
now, the cool part, check this out. He's not just the Sonics guy. He's a comedian.
Is that right?
Yeah, I rock the mic a little bit.
I didn't know that. The few times we didn't talk, you never mentioned that you were a joke teller.
It just didn't come up. You know?
I
It
had
just
to
didn't
put him
come
on
up.
the spot, y'all. I had to put him on the spot. So he's going to do a little sit-down comedy
Yeah.
for us, you know, and just, you know, just kind of roll into something, buddy. I know you
Okay,
got
well,
it.
cool. Well, you know, I remember in the '90s, you know,
All right,
I
all right.
actually got a job at the T-Dome, so I could see you playing
Okay.
the games. Me and my buddy, and I used to work Sports Hallway, and used to talk to me all the time, and I
Yeah.
appreciated that. And we both had, at the time, I think we both had the Fresh Prince,
The hair
you
in
know,
the flat top.
flat
Flat
top,
top.
and you know, you had the high top fade or something. But I've also tried to do the bald look. I tried to do the bald look
Yeah.
once, but tell you what, that's a heck of a time to figure out you got ridges in your damn scalp.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that,
yeah. My
you
head
got to
looked
keep
like
up with it.
Yeah, my head looked like a ball sack coming out of a pool at 35 degrees. Yeah. Pubes grew in the ridges for 3 weeks, so I had to go, let it grow out, let it grow out. And that's how this happened. You know, and I was meaning to challenge you because in my 20s, you know, I could play a little bit. Obviously not that, but I could play a little bit. I'd go on the court and play a mean game of 21. And I'd be like, you know, somebody else would come on the court, and I'd be like, hey, challenge you to a game. Let's play some 21. Let's see who the better player is. But, you know, I'm in my 30s now. I'm a little slower, so I'm like, hey, you over there. Let's play a mean game of horse. Right there. Doing my granny shot, you know. So if you want, I'd love to challenge you to a game of horse sometime.
That's a deal.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Green Lake next summer.
There you go. There you go. I'll come on out. I'll come on
We're
out.
making a big charity event.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Heck
Right,
yeah.
right around July 14th, right around that time. So
Sounds good.
it'll be a
Sounds
good
good.
challenge.
I'll just make sure I keep my big butt out of the hospital this summer. Good Lord.
Very rarely am I the smallest guy on a panel. I feel honored. It's like, wow, who's the small fry? Let me put him in his pocket here. And, I'm also glad I got the wear all black memo. I'm glad I got that.
Oh, you got it.
I
Yeah.
don't look as good as you, though. I don't look as good as you, but you know.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
You know, I was stressing yesterday because I was thinking, oh wow, did I tell Shawn about the whole green screen thing? Oh man. And then I was like looking through the text.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah, I did, good. And so, you know, I always panic about that because,
Right.
you know, sometimes people show up and they got that green on. It's like, oh boy, I wonder if we're gonna pull this off. Zan, help, Zan! My man Zan in the control room. That dude, I couldn't do this stuff without them.
Now you gotta have some good people to work with, man.
It's
That's
like
why
you
it's
back
such
in the days with
a
the
good
team.
team, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Man, you
Find
know,
yourself a quality people, you'll be good.
you are right. You know, I always say if they're smarter than you would be even better.
Well, Shawn, I got a little surprise for you. We got to put the headphones on for this one because we got a caller online.
Well, shoot.
So, caller, can you say hello?
What's going on, everyone?
Hey, we got Gary Payton on the line to talk to Shawn Kemp, so it's kind of a really cool Sonics Day. GP, are you with me? Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Oh,
What's
Gary.
going on with y'all?
Glove, what's happening, man?
What's up, Kemp? What's going on?
Oh, baby, I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm good, you know. Everybody, I know I talked to Shawn yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
It was yesterday. That lets you know how close we still are.
That's a good thing. It was like I figured I better text Gary last night and think, you know, okay, I'm going to pull a fast one on Shawn and see if I can get Gary to, like, call into the show while Shawn's on the show.
Man,
and then I'm spoiling my viewers with the best tag team 1-2 punch any NBA team has ever had in the history of basketball because there's nobody that ever had that Payton and Kemp duo.
No, I mean, there's some people out there that's trying with the Clippers, with Miami, with Wade and James, but I don't think anybody pretty much bring the excitement and the trash talking that those two brought to the basketball arena.
Well, you know what, Shawn? They didn't bring when you dunked on somebody and you came and you did all your little walks for good. You especially doing all my stuff, so it was all good.
Absolutely. How did Las Vegas weather treating you today?
Man, you know what? I'm in LA today.
You in
I'm in LA. I ain't like a big dog in LA right now.
Okay.
He still moves around like the glove used to.
He's on it. Always on it.
Oh, man. So, Gary, what's your feelings towards us getting the arena back? Do you think the ball is rolling now? I mean, is it going to really happen? I mean, I'm telling people another 1, 2, 3 years possibly. What's your feelings?
Well, I'm knowing this will be in about 3 years. I think it's going to be like in 2015. So the ball is rolling. Things are going good. You know, the NBA gave Kris the ALK to go talk to other teams to see if he can purchase a team. So I know that much. And it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a good look. It's going to be a good look for me and Shawn and a lot of other people because, you know, we get a chance to get our Sonics back. Shawn gets his jersey retired and then all that stuff. And then possibly us being involved with the whole situation of being in the organization. So it's going to be a good thing for the Seattle fans, and they deserve it.
Oh, man, Gary, you know, it's so long overdue that Shawn's jersey wasn't hung up in the rafters before the team was gone. And so there's so many fans that talk to me, you know, every other day, Big Low, is Shawn Kemp's jersey ever going to hang in Seattle? And it's like, yeah, it's going to happen. I mean, we're going to get a team. But now people have been asking me lately, if Chris Hansen were to ask Gary Payton to be either head coach, assistant coach, would Gary Payton be up for that?
Yeah, I would. You know, that's probably the only organization that I probably would come back to do it. I don't know. I would jump to back to Seattle
And would Shawn Kemp be possibly an assistant coach on that team?
We would have to wait and see. we have to wait and see. But I will tell you guys this: both of us will be involved with the organization.
Amen.
Somehow when it comes back, whether it be in coaching, whether it be us in the front office doing some stuff. I think we both will be involved with it. Gary's involved with doing a lot of programs with the NBA. Also, still travels the world, working and doing programs along with the NBA still to this day and stuff. So. I think that opportunity to come back, I think just a lot of us players in this area that, have played for the Sonics should, be recognized for a lot of good things we've done. Not just myself or Gary, but Slick Watts and Fred Brown. A lot of these players that's been around here for a lot of years. Nate McMillan, so I think the list just goes on for quality athletes and people that have played for the organization to come back and do some good things. And, we want to be at the head of that list and help these guys out and shake their hands when they come in.
Yep.
Amen.
So.
Well, you know me, I'll be down at that airport when the team's leaving, when the team's coming back. I ain't giving that one up.
I'll be wearing my gold pants, so.
Oh, Gary, man, when you gonna be up in Seattle again? Oh, did we lose Gary? We lost G. Are you there, Gary?
Hello?
Hello. There he is.
Okay. Y'all cut me off. I had to call back.
We were trying to find out when you're going to be up in Seattle again.
Well, me and Shawn is going to go right after Thanksgiving. Right after Thanksgiving, we're going to go and go to Oregon State game. So I'll probably come back up there with him after that.
Beautiful. Well, if there's a chance to get you in Studio G, we'd love to have you in here and, maybe reverse the roles, have Shawn call in and have you in studio.
Well, we don't have to reverse the roles. We both can be in the studio, so it'll be all good.
Amen for that. I'll take that too, man. Definitely. Gary, man, thanks so much for calling the show. You know how much I love you, man, and I look forward to many, many years to come of Sonics basketball when it comes back, and seeing the Glove and the Reignman together again and doing their things, man. I really appreciate your time, Gary.
Thank you, guys. It's going to happen, you guys, and all the fans know that, and it is going to be.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Gary.
All right, man. You be safe. I'll talk to you.
I'll see you guys.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Thanks,
right.
Glove.
All right.
Bye. An amazing man. I got the greatest duo in NBA history as far as I'm concerned today. Shawn, man, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, man.
Is there a website people can go to for, like, your camps?
I mean, anything. I do a radio show, too. I do a radio show out of Jet City Stream, right there at the Rainier Brewery, right there. So
Can people Google it and find out?
You can Google that
Okay.
and find out Jet City. You can Google Oskars Kitchen and find me.
Awesome.
But I'm always in this area.
Yeah, he is.
I'm always in this area. I got kids. My son's at the UW playing. I also got a son in high school that's playing.
How's his
in this
injury
area.
coming along?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
weeks. So
Oh, boy.
yeah, he's gonna be out for the first 6 weeks. So we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Is he frustrated?
He's a little frustrated, but this has been kind of an ongoing problem for about the last 4 or 5 months. So we're kind of happy to get to the bottom of it.
Good.
Yeah. So he'll be fine in 6 weeks. He's patient. He's a smart kid.
Well, we'll make sure and be praying for him, and
Yeah.
healing for him.
Yeah.
Shawn, it's an honor to have you on the show. Zan, we're going to run a video here in a second, and we'll swap things out here, and we'll get to our next guest. Shawn,
All right.
love you, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
pleasure.
so much.
Pleasure.
Right on.
Yeah, man. I had no idea you were a comedian.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You never, come on, we never even said anything.
Well, I'm trying to deliver the message,
Don't hate, we elevate from Sonic's gate. Let's bring them back and show the world where our hearts is at. Never been here before, watch us break down the doors. I hear the bouncing of the balls and rubber squeaking on the floors. A new beginning with a history of winning. Seattle's time to shine with innovation defined. Stole the name, can't express the pain. Sonics is a legacy, it's time to fill this vacancy. Fan loyalty and pride, they can never take away. Time's been changed, Sonics liquefied another day. There's nothing more to discuss, I can hear the nets bust. In the Sonics you trust, in the Sonics we trust. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's in divine control. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's all in divine control. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Gus Williams to DJ Sigma to JJ. Recognize wordplay comes natural every day. Brought the championship home to the kingdom. Led by many, they were loved by many. Fast forward to the key, Shawn, Kemp, GB. Can't forget about Nate. Coach is his fate. I'ma push this way and we can end the debate and get the story straight. Let me demonstrate. The whole league knew us. Rashad knew us. And who got game? Reignman's the name. Let's remember the times giving you these rhymes to expand your mind and redefine. Nothing more to discuss. I can hear the next bust in the science we trust. In the science we trust.
Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's in divine control. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's all in divine control.
4 seconds left on the shot clock.
They took our heart from us. None left to discuss. They can never steal the soul. That's out of their control. Seattle love the game. They'll never take our fame. Sonics will reign again. Sonics will reign again. Don't care who's to blame. Nobody can express the pain we felt when they stole our name. We felt when they stole our name. I still can't sleep at night. We won't give up this fight. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's in divine control. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's all in divine control.
In the Sonics we trust. I can hear the next bust. In the Sonics we trust. I can hear the next bust. In the Sonics we trust. Can you hear the next bust? In the Sonics we trust. Yeah. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's go Sonics. Here we come. Yeah. Let's go Sonics. Here we come. Yeah.
Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's in divine control. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's all in divine. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's in divine control. Bring back the green and gold. My love never gets old. Bring back the green and gold. It's all in divine control.
And that's how it rolls, everybody. That's how it rolls. TasSoul joining me in studio now. We had him on last week. Talked a little bit about it. Previewed it a little bit. Now Shawn Kemp's gotten to hear it. What was it like? You got to meet Shawn Kemp. You got to hear Gary Payton. I mean, you know, make you smile a little bit.
No doubt.
There we go. All right, all right.
Legendary.
Brought the smile out.
Legends, man.
Oh, man.
True icons, man.
And this is why you produce the songs you produce.
Oh, no doubt.
Positive things, and I think this song's going to be a hit.
I appreciate that.
We get this team, like Gary said, the ball's rolling.
True.
But Gary, like me, still thinks 1 to 3 years, and it's going to come. It's going to come. It's just going to take time. I mean, there's so many different things that have to be done. We have to get an NHL team, an NBA team.
Right.
They have to build the arena.
True.
We have to get David Stern retired.
Actually, he's hanging around to help us. You know, that's one of his things he wants to do.
We hope.
And
that's the nobility that he wants to portray.
Yeah.
But I'm the guy that the man, I mean, basically bald-faced lied in my face and said, Big Low, we're going to do everything we can to keep the Sonics in town. This was in Olympia a few years back.
Wow.
We went down there and spoke before the Ways and Means Committee.
Yeah.
And Marguerite Apprentice, she's like, I see you on the TV all the time, you know. So she was really, you know, ecstatic that I took the time to come down there and actually explain my side, because I was talking about how much they do in the community, how many things they do for kids in the community, the reading with the kids, and the turkey buying at Thanksgiving. You know, we're in a situation right now, the Seattle Food Bank, I believe that's what it was, or Union Gospel Mission, one or the other, they have 2 turkeys. They need like 2,000 turkeys by next week. So, you know, people've got to start giving.
Come on, people.
You know,
true.
I mean,
True.
I'm doing my Thanksgiving thing. I'm helping 12 families this year for Thanksgiving. Then I start Santa's Biggest Helper, where I try to help 12 to 20 families every year. And it takes a lot of money. So I put together 300 envelopes, and every envelope is an 8x10 signed by a player or a certificate for something special.
That's beautiful.
So
man. That's beautiful.
there's lots of things we can do in the community. You're doing one of them, writing songs. How do people find you on Facebook?
It's under TasSoul. You know, it's
TasSoul?
Yes, sir. And,
Okay.
also online, TasSoul.com.
All right.
TasSoul.com.
Beautiful.
Got the T-shirts for sale. And Sonics We Trust. The singles for sale. And Sonics We Trust. You know, I'm pushing to make this the anthem. You know what I mean? To bring the Sonics back.
I'm down with it, that's for sure.
No doubt. I appreciate
for
it.
me.
If we weren't on green screen, I would be wearing my shirt right now, but that's okay. Tomorrow's a new day, and I get to wear it tomorrow. So,
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
TasSoul, thanks for coming in. You know, I'm gonna have Taz sign a couple of these. So we'll do a giveaway next week where we give those away. And Shawn Kemp was nice enough to sign a basketball, so we'll give that away next week. What a day on the Big Sports Lowdown. Are you digging it? Are you having fun?
Can you
I know
feel it?
we are. Mark, you having fun?
Always having a blast, baby. Always having a blast.
TasSoul, thanks for showing up, man. We appreciate your time. Zan, let's run a video of a little girl that plays football like a bunch of other girls I know. And then we'll bring out a little girl that I know that plays football. Talk to you in a few.
Peace.
Black shades just to hide the pain. I gotta clear my soul. I paint pictures with my words, Michelangelo. As I walk with my shadow down this lonely road, I never show fear, cause I know my niggas trained to go. And so am I. I'm focused, I'm driven to accomplish every goal. It's only my mission. My mother, my father, I love them so dearly. Even though I'm nearsighted, I swear I see clearly. I'm heading to the promised land in this world of lies, where everybody tries but never finish out. So I guess it's time for us to take a different route before this bitch called life try to take us out. Education, determination, and dedication mixed with a little luck and a lot of patience. Only the strong survive, and I know that's true. So if you're reaching for your dreams, man, this song for you. Yeah. Motivation music, music, music. Motivation music, music. This that motivation music. Yeah. Motivation music, best. Working to be the best. Striving to be the best. Trying to beat the rest. My niggas is that motivation music. Yeah. Motivation music. Music. Motivation music. Music. Motivation music. Growing up, I had dreams of hopping out the bins, so I had to stay focused like a camera lens. Y'all was busy fitting in, I was setting trends. People was fake, so I only kept a couple friends. I was motivated, I was somewhat hated. A lot of people said I couldn't, but I'm glad I made it. Now the doubt is at home, ain't really doing much, while a young nigga from the bottom slowly moving up. Yeah. Dream big and achieve greater. I swear that I'm a powerhouse to these mid-majors. Skyscraper dreams, faces on the magazine.
And there you have it.
On for my city,
It's just a little taste, a little tiny taste of little Miss Samantha Gordon. Sam Gordon, just a young little thing, and she plays ball, well, like a young little thing that I know. Joining me now, the hits just keep on coming. Miss Melissa Bernasconi of the Seattle Mist. Melissa, what's happening?
Not too much. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, since the last time you were on the show, you've slimmed down, and then at first I was a little worried, but then you said that you've been training, and so that means you've been going muscle tone.
Yeah, I've been working out a little bit.
So like now when you flex, your arms are as big as mine.
Yeah.
Dang it! God, I hate when that happens. So what do you think of little Sam? Is she the next Cam?
I saw this video and I texted Jess right away and I go, it looks like we found our replacement for Cam.
I like it. You know, a few years from now, running the ball for the Seattle Mist, maybe we can persuade her to come this way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think Zan said she's from New Zealand or something like that. So
oh, no big deal. We can get her.
We might have to float her across the water a little bit, but I'm not sure where she's from. But I'm gonna investigate that this week because I just saw that video earlier, about an hour and a half ago, and was just, whoa, just amazed.
That's all I was talking about.
Everybody, so you got a game coming up, December 15th, exhibition game
Yes.
against the BC Angels.
Battle of the Borders.
Battle of the Borders. I like that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Jessica Hopkins is playing for them right now. Christine Moore is playing for them right now. How's that work?
Oh, they're ours. When come the game, they're
Are we sure?
with us.
I've seen this
hands down.
before.
Oh, they're coming with
Big
us.
Low, we're going to do everything we can to get Sonics in town. Okay, I mean, you know, Jessica, if you dog me, I'm going to be a little upset.
Oh, she's not going nowhere. Her or Christine. No.
So, are you guys looking forward to this?
Oh,
I mean, it's been a long layoff. I know the
has.
fans are looking forward to it. Are tickets selling?
Yes, actually, they are.
Good.
We have 2 sections completely sold out now.
Nice.
And it's going fast. Everything's happened super fast.
You can get your tickets at the showwearcenter.com, I believe. But how do they get them with your code on? Because don't you guys have certain codes?
Yeah, we have our promo codes.
So you'd be SM14, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, see, I got this down because I know
knows
she's
it.
number 14. Seattle missed 14. So where do they go for that?
You have to go to theshowwearcenter.com, click on tickets, and then there'll be
Promo code.
Promo code.
Promo code SM14.
14.
I know all you other missed girls are going to be mad at me because I pumped Melissa, but you aren't coming on the show. She's always coming on the show because she loves me. Melissa, so awesome to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
From what I understand, a couple girls have told me that you've really, really improved, and so this might be the year where we see a little Bernasconi breakout.
I hope so. I'm working super hard and
That's good.
showing what I've got.
Nice. So, couple months away. No, not even a couple months. It's a month away.
We have
month and a week.
5 Sunday practices left.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Wow.
And it's so fast.
Yeah, it sure does go fast. It's already almost Turkey Day. Can you believe that? Man, oh man, I can't believe that. It's just like this year is just gone. Summer, all month of it was here and gone.
But it lasted through October, which I was kind of nice.
The harsh part was, you know.
We haven't had that much rain.
That's true.
That's true.
You have to look
That's
on the
true.
bright side.
I'm always looking on the bright side. I mean, I'm underneath the lights.
He's
It's the
Mr.
bright side.
Positive, half full.
Amen. So, love you a bunch. Thanks for coming in. Got to do my thank yous. So, you know, I better thank a couple people. First off, Shawn, Kemp, and Gary Payton. Wow. Doesn't get much better than that. Y'all seeing? Big Low's moving up in the world. Things are going to be happening. We're going to get some sponsorships here. We're going to get on a network somehow, some way. Let people know that Big Low and Mark Miller, they got it going on. We're the dynamic duo. We're the fans. Here for the fans. So, got to say thanks to all the callers, the viewers. Well, the caller. Shane Topol at Bleachers Pub in Greenwood. Christian and Noah at Jacknut Apparel. Rick Burgess at Coastline Signs. Rick, thank you so much for the sign. It's beautiful. Cannot wait to display it this Sunday at the game. Charlie and Alex at ShockingGoat.com. I don't have my watch on today. I got this one, but not that one. Shocking Goat, because a peeing camel is just not that attractive. Ty at Homer's Apparel. Jeremy Bryan at Rain City Catering. Tony DeLisio and Mechanism. The band CD release party, January 12th. Join me. It's going to be at the Showbox Sodo. It's going to be a blast. 1,100 screaming fans for my buddy's band. Wow. Rod, Scotty, Cody, and Chantel at Dermafex Tattoo in Auburn. Love you guys. The ink is beautiful. Chantel, the Nucks are staying. Corinne, Zan in the control room. TasSoul. The dude's amazing. This song's going to be the cut. It's going to bring back our Sonics. Why? Because in Sonics we trust. This is Big Low reminding you, and you to have a sports fantastic day. Thanks, y'all.